first ever soccer update here on CHIMAOGE Comments. My name is CHIMAOGE. I also go by Moge. Thank you for joining me. To my returning viewers. For the new people, I'll give you two pieces of information as part of this greeting to more better understand me. First, my astrological rising sign is Taurus. Second, I currently am in Atlanta, Georgia. Let me share the live stream and let's go. This is just a soccer update. Kalakanu kaka kaka Kalakanu nekanu wa Abumamaju hanivea Abumamaju boba Abumamaju in culture Kalakanu in keocha Kalakanu ne cha Abumamaju ha Abumamaju hanibeya Amadiyu ha he Amadiyu papa Abumamaju hanekeya Abumamaju hanepera Kalakanu kaka Kalakanu kaka Kalakanu nekanu Abumamaju ha Abumamaju ha Abumamaju ha Monemi he namabu amadiyu ha Monemi he namabu okige kaka Abumokige kaka Abumokige na homu na ike Okige mromo nike na ba Abumamaju ha Abumamaju ha kanuwa Amadiyu ha kaka Kalakanu in culture Abum in culture Abum in culture nakanuwa Namabu in culture Namabu in culture le Kalakanu Kalakanu nakanuwa Abumamaju ha ho him Abumamaju ha nuwaya. I've registered a viewer. Thank you. It's a blessing. I have a like. That's a blessing too. I see the comments. They're a blessing. I read with discretion. Abu Mamadyoha. Like, share, and subscribe. Abu Nama Nuwa Nama Boo Amadyoha. Abu Nama Nama Bukala Kanu Mone Boa. Nambukala kanu kike kaka Abumbo kike kaka. Thank you very much. Let's get right into it. Earlier today, really it ended about an hour ago in the Premier League. Manchester United played against Liverpool and they won by the score of 3-2. They went up by the score of 2-0 early in the first half. But in the second half, Liverpool came back and equaled the score. In about the 77th minute, again, I have to recheck the details if I choose to go back in detail on this game. Again, I use my discretion. There's a lot of games out there. In about the 77th minute, Manchester United scored the winning goal through the player Kobbie Mainoo. Let me move. Kalakanu, Kalakanu, Mekanu, wow. That is Kalakanu Buhayana Abu Mahayana Nimeya. Anyway, that's the update. Let me go a bit into the implications of these results with the caveat that soccer is not fully understood in the world today. Okay, that's the divine father as a sport. I mean, you can even call the divine father soccer. Soccer, divine father, same statement. Almanique, okay. So the implications of what is taking place on the pitch are vast and varied, and it'll take time to fully understand them. I'll leave it at that. But in terms of what most people understand, in the Premier League table, Manchester United is now more firmly in third place, and Liverpool are still in fourth place. So Manchester United are very likely to qualify for the Champions League next season. Based on what a commentator said, they might have already done it. I have to check again. It might be based on the technicality of the league table. And Liverpool's position is looking shaky. They're tied on points with Aston Villa, who are in fifth. Let me move. Kalakani, Kalakike, Kaka. Abu Hezekiah Kiheha Abu Hezekiah Nimeuha Abu Muhammad Yuha Nupura Kalakanu Karaki Heneba Kalakanu Karaki Heha Abu Muhammad Yuha Nimeya Abu Muhammad Yuha Heha. So there's that. Another big implication I see is because of how profile this game is. For those of you who don't know, this is a major rivalry. Liverpool and Manchester United are considered to be each other's biggest rivals. I think this is a big step forward in terms of profile for Kobbie Mainoo in his career. Obviously, playing for Manchester United, he's already a prominent player, but I think this will add to his lore. So we'll see what he does with it. Anyway, Kalakan Kareki Kalakan Perkani Benua Abu Meya Abu Ball Abu Eze what a Kalakan Benua. And I just want to note, in addition to this goal, he's already scored another prominent goal a couple years ago. He scored the game winner in the FA Cup final. So, this is a player who's done well for himself already. But, just something to add. Anyway, that's that. Other than that, I don't think I have anything that basic to say. Broader than that, the gameplay was relatively entertaining, although, those of you who know me know that I'm of the opinion that the quality of soccer worldwide has been dropping over the last few years. And there was a drastic drop a couple years ago. So I just hope my standards aren't dropping a bit, but I could watch it. I do feel like there was still a bit too many defensive mistakes. That's something to work out. But I'm thinking more philosophically about what defending should look like. Because I'm not going to say anyone alive has really seen it done properly in our category of life. Because yes, other animals do play soccer. It looks different. But anyway, remember, it's divination now. I'm really thinking about that. And then, of course, the goalkeeping. But the game, I think it was an above average game for this season, for sure. So we'll see whether or not I keep unpacking it. Anyway, I think I'll stay here till like the 15-minute mark. And I might just repeat the result. Anyway, let's go. Abu Mamunike Kaka, Abu Mamunika Madio, Kalakanu Madio, Kalakanu Karuke Nemba, Abu Mamunike Kaka, Kalakanu Nekuke Neka, Abu Mamune Ike, Abu Madio, Abu Madio, Bamu Cashew. Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Kalasanu Kareoha, Kalasanu Nemanua, Kalasanu Nemanua, Abu Mamadioha, Nemewa. Yeah, so anyway, Man U 3, Liverpool 2. Man U 3, Liverpool 2. And Man U has 3 games left in the Premier League, and this is the only competition they have left this season, and Liverpool have 4 games left in the Premier League, and I believe it's their only competition. I don't think they're in the FA Cup final, because I know City's in the final. I'll have to check again. Anyway, again, obviously I follow soccer, but I don't remember every single thing off the top of my head. I won't pretend to. Kalakanu kaka kaka, kalakanu nekanu wa. Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Ball, Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Kalakanu inki Kalakanu mother is it is it what I is it what I'm kicking about? Kalakanu no kike. Another score I want to note is the score of Man U's second goal. Benjamin Sesko. He scored the second goal off well, it was a header. They called it an assist. Because again, I watched the highlights on that were posted by NBCSN. The announcer called it an assist from Bruno Fernandes. I don't know exactly how they classify it. Bruno Fernandes headed it back across the box from across. The keeper hit the ball with their hand, but it went off of Benjamin Sesko's thigh, went in from close range. So that's another score. That's another notable goal. Anyway, Kalakanu Karuki Kaka, Abu Mamadura no Shika, Kalakanu Nekaka, Kalakanu Nakaka, Abu Makarako Kaka, Kalakanu Mara Ibe Neba, Abu Mamadura Yeha, Abu Mamadura Ba, Kalakanu Inkazeka. Yeah, kuntu Abu Mamadioha, Abu Mamadioha, Pia Kwanza, Abu Mamadioha, Pia Kwanza, Abu Mamadioha, Amadioha, Abu Ya, Amadioha, Abu Mra, Ran Koze, Ran Karedede, Ra Karedede, Abu Mamadioha, Alhamdulillah, Kalawaka. Kala in Alta, Kala Kali Alta, Abu Min Alta Morning, Alta Nuwa, Abu Kala Kali Alta Kogi, Kala Kali Alta Kogi, Abu Mamad Yuha, Paul He, Abu Mamad Yuha, Kala Kali Maya, Abu Mamad Yuha, Nuya, Abu Mamad Yuha, Ka. Anyway, thank you very much. See you next time.